everyone, I'm Kelly from A Side of Sweet, and I'm back today with another video. You guys are going to need to buckle your seatbelts because I have not one, but 3 recipes for you in today's video. All the recipes are super different, but the one thing that they have in common is they're made with my favorite Meyer Lemon-Infused Thrive Culinary Algae Oil. If you're like me, you hear the words algae oil and you probably thought, is it bright green? Does it taste super strange? Does it taste like seaweed? But I assure you none of those are true. Thrive is actually a super neutral, really bright tasting oil. It really adds a lot of kind of natural flavor to foods and really lets the food shine through. And I also really love it because it's made of 90% monounsaturated fatty acids. Say that 3 times fast. And those are the healthy fats that have been shown to reduce your risk of heart disease. Before we jump into the recipes, I should say thanks so much to Thrive for partnering with me for today's video. So without further ado, let's get into the recipes.
First, we need to infuse our algae oil with Meyer lemons. You'll need 2 lemons per cup of oil. You can use a microplane or a vegetable peeler. I prefer using a peeler as you don't lose as much lemon essence. If some of the white part, or pith, comes off as you peel, use a sharp knife to scrape it off. The pith will make your oil bitter. Be sure to use short knife movements so you don't accidentally cut your fingers. Meyer lemons will give the best flavor, but if you can't find them, you can also use regular lemons. Heat a cup of algae oil in a small saucepan over medium heat. Add your lemon peels or zest. Let the oil simmer gently for about 10 minutes. Strain infused oil into a heat-proof bowl. Once cool, transfer to an airtight container until ready to use. Algae oil is great for baking. It's perfect in this airy lemon cake. Combine 1/2 cup of algae oil, 1/2 cup of fresh lemon juice, and 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla in a small bowl. In a separate bowl, whisk 1 cup of cake flour, 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Combine 4 eggs and 1 cup of sugar in the bowl of a stand mixer. Beat on high for 5 minutes until it becomes pale and fluffy. With the mixer still running, add the liquid ingredients. Stir in the dry ingredients by hand. Make sure all of the lumps are broken up, but be careful not to overmix. Pour batter into a 9 or 10 inch springform pan that is greased with algae oil and has the bottom lined with parchment paper. Bake for 45 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Let cool in the pan for 10 minutes, then run a knife around the edge and unmold. Let the cake cool completely. The cake will keep at room temperature in an airtight container for several days. Dust with powdered sugar before serving. The finished cake is super light and the perfect balance of tart and sweet. Algae oil is great for popcorn, especially this lemon Parmesan version. Combine 1/3 cup of grated Parmesan cheese, 1/2 teaspoon of freshly cracked pepper, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt in a small bowl. Drizzle 12 cups of popcorn with 3 tablespoons of your infused lemon oil. Sprinkle with the Parmesan mixture. Toss to coat the popcorn. Last up is this amazing massage kale salad with grapes, marcona almonds, golden raisins, and shaved Parmesan. Remove the stems from a bunch of kale and discard. Tear the kale into bite-sized pieces. Drizzle with about a tablespoon of infused algae oil and massage until the kale is dark and tender. Massaging makes the kale way easier to eat and it tastes better too. Make a Meyer Lemon Vinaigrette by combining 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar, 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of honey in a medium bowl. Whisk to combine. While still whisking, slowly drizzle in 1/2 cup of Meyer Lemon-Infused Algae Oil. This step will emulsify the oil so it doesn't separate as easily. Coarsely chop 1/3 cup of marcona almonds. Slice 1/2 cup of red grapes. Add 1/3 cup of golden raisins, marcona almonds, and red grapes to your massaged kale. Toss with 1/2 cup of the lemon vinaigrette dressing. Transfer to serving plates and top with shaved Parmesan.
So there you have it, 3 easy recipes that all feature Meyer Lemon-Infused culinary algae oil. So let me know in the comments below which recipe was your favorite. And of course, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so we can keep in touch, and follow me on Instagram @aside of sweet. Until next time, bye!